What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Tomoya Ohtani. Yes, indeed, Tomoya Ohtani fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Connor, and this is actually Connor's prioritized request for the month of April for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Connor. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Connor wanted to see me react to this. It is Tomoya Ohtani, and if I'm not mistaken, this is probably gonna come off of a soundtrack from a Sonic game. Now, which Sonic game? I don't know, but I'm sure this is coming off of a Sonic game. But it's a tune called Endless Possibility. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Deoxys Prime, okay? And the video has 18 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right. Here we go. Endless Possibility. It shouldn't it be possibilities?
That's nitpicking, isn't it?
Whatever. Endless Possibility, Sonic Unleashed OST. I called it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Got that twangy guitar going.
Possibilities are never ending. I see it, I see
This just screams pop punk. It really does. You know, okay, the first band that comes to mind, listen to this song. I'm not even kidding. Within the first 10 seconds of this song, this band just came screaming into my head, and I have not been able to get it out since. This sounds like a Sum 41 song, doesn't it? It absolutely does. It's got those pop punk elements, upbeat, kind of a cheerful, positive vibe song. It's got the twangy guitars. It's got the bass moving around. It's not just playing root notes. It's moving around quite a bit. Following a very simple chordal progression. The pre-chorus, starting on the major 6 to the 5 to the root, major 6 to the 5 to the root, major 6 to the 5 to the root, major 6 to the 4 to the 5, and then resolve to the root on the downbeat of one of the next phrase. Yeah, that's just a Sum 41 thing to do. I'm sorry, but this sounds like a Sum 41 song. It's even constructed, and even the vocals sound like a Sum 41 song, don't they? I mean, is there anything wrong with that? No. Listen, this is not a criticism. I'm finding it very amusing of the parallels that I'm seeing between this and Sum 41. So, I mean, I don't know, within the context of a Sonic game, yeah, it makes sense, actually. It makes perfect sense. Stage music, easily staged music. This is not boss battle music at all. This is purely stage music. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm loving what I'm hearing, because I'm not, but, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not hearing anything terrible, so. Anyway, let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
Always been inside of me. Now I feel so free. It's possibility. Drop that smile 'cause you beat me again. No, this is where my journey begins.
Oh my God, it is so Sum 41. Makes sense. Starting how we finished, ending how we started with that twangy guitar on its own. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Makes it easy to loop back into it if the stage, needs to go a little further. It makes it perfect. If you end how you start, very easy to just, loop it back and start all over again. Not a lot to say. Honestly, there really is. And I literally said everything that I wanted to say during the course of the reaction. So we are seriously going to have a short review here. Let me get my thoughts together to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't believe I did. And I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tomoya Ohtani with a composition called Endless Possibility. This was a request from Connor, and this was actually Connor's prioritized request for the month of April for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Connor. Hope you enjoyed the show. I already talked about everything. I thought about it, and I was like, did I miss anything? And the honest to God answer is no. I didn't miss a dang thing. We already discussed everything during the course of the reaction. So I'm going to hit some bullet points, bing, bop, boop, and we're going to make this a super short review. So let's get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.5. Yep, 6.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.5. What does that mean? Well, a 6.5 would translate to a pretty good skill rating. So overall, I think the song's pretty good. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. So there you go, a 6.5, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Yes, that's B as in boy. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. If I'm being honest, out of all of the songs that I've reacted to from Tomoya Ohtani on the channel so far, I can honestly say, beyond a shadow of a doubt and with no questions asked, probably the least impressive song I've heard. Okay, if I'm being honest, from a songwriting standpoint, it's very simple, it's very easy. And the thing is, you listen to this song once or twice and you'll have it. Now, is there anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've always said simple can be effective when it's done properly. This was done properly within the context of a pop punk song, which I think is exactly what he was going for. So he knocked it out of the park. If this is the type of song he was going for, a pop punk sounding song, like a Sum 41 bass style song, then he nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. Good for him. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that's impressive, because it's not. It's absolutely not. Matter of fact, out of all the songs, like I said, I've heard from him so far on the channel, it's the least impressive. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Everything sounded good. Everything made sense. Chord progression flowed really well. There's simple chords to follow. It doesn't take a lot of brain power. Like I said, you listen to this song once or twice, you'll have it. You'll absolutely have it. It'll be in here really good. I could definitely use another listen through if I were to be asked to play this song. I would definitely need a couple more listens just to get the specifics on the bass lines. But at the same time, if they say, don't worry about playing exactly what the bass player played, just play the changes, walk on the changes. No problem. I've already got it. The guitar, nice twangy tone, very appropriate for this style of song. The bass work, I was, hearing a lot of movement from the bass. It was all appropriate. It was. When he would go up on the neck, it did start to thin out a little bit, but he would come back down again just in time. So the bottom end never dropped out. So I was really happy about that. And some nice movement in motion within the bass as well. The drumming on this, some really nice patterns coming up with it. In the pattern, the halftime pattern in particular that he came up with, really nice. Really nice. So don't get me wrong, the straight time pattern, which was dominant throughout, I would say about 90% of the song was straight time. Felt good, sounded good, definitely added the push to the song. So that was nice, but I dug the halftime feel. When it would kick in, the couple times they did, I was very happy to hear it. I think for more than any reason, because it helped break up the monotony of the song. The vocals, in that punk style, yes, very appropriate, very fitting for this style of song. I used the band Sum 41 as an example. This sounds like a Sum 41 song. Right down to the vocals, it sounds like a Sum 41 song. If someone were to tell me in the comments that actually was Sum 41 playing the song on the recording, I would not doubt it. I would not be shocked. I would not be surprised, because it absolutely sounded like them. That pop punk style, especially when we got to that breakdown section where we had the call and response, panning left to right. Yeah, that's absolutely their style on a breakdown section. Now listen, it's a pretty good song overall. It's catchy. Yeah, sure. It's video game music. Absolutely. I've heard more impressive songs from Tomoya Ohtani, if I'm being honest, but still a fun listen. I got no gripes on the song whatsoever. So yeah, 6.5. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.5, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.